full-on freebie. Someone, you're going to be very aligned on picks, right? Someone walking where they're not supposed to, or flank from Gwen or Cassante.
But at the same time, you know, it's like for T1, if the engage goes well, Ruler could just be insta-dead. There are so many threats to actually dive into the backline this time. It is not the situation that we had in game number 1, where T1 had this Nautilus mid who's kind of on his own going in. They have the Cassante to follow up on Keria. They have a Kha'Zix as well as this Gwen to be able to...
Really dangerous, but they are playing respectfully for the moment. Now channeling a bit of a back Keria. Okay, I was for...
Yeah, it was feeling tense, but Owner now going to use this time to actually just start up the Dragon. It is warded out, of course. The pick is over the pit, but we can see not going to be a contest here from JDG as Kanavi is just going back to base. So it will be T1 who is able to buck the trend. You know, they have the push on bot side.
Yeah, Hook going to connect there as well. Flame Chompers to layer that CC. Polymorph going to come through as he flashes over the wall. But Gumayusi follows him, gets the heal. Rocket not going to connect there, as now it's Gumayusi in trouble. It's just going to get eliminated as Knight turns up in the nick of time. Ruler's going to get kidnapped, though Faker picks up the kill. And T1 answers 1-for-1 with a Drake on top for T1.
And T1 get greedy at the start there. They're like, we can take the Dragon, and even without our Kha'Zix there, go for it and win the longer fight.
Well, they don't really have any easy targets. You can see Zeus, you know, up on this top side is winning out here, but 369 just flashes over the wall, rejoins with his team. You have Kanavi in the front line, but he has his ulti up. He gets Wild Growth, he gets shielded. You can't really turn on Knight because Knight was sitting on a stopwatch, so T1 can't burst him down either. And as you say, Maurice, as the second and third shields start to come through, you see it arriving there, delaying so much of the damage from T1. Knight has just been pounding them the entire time.
That's Super Mega Death
doing Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. They know that they're doing the Dragon, but it takes them so long to get the kill. You can see the T1 members were rushing up from that Dragon, trying to support Zeus. So yes, he does go down, but only as Faker arrives here. The cross-map ult coming through from Gumayusi, the ulti and the hook following up there from Keria. Owner gets in. And this time, there's a lot more squishy members. So the 5-pan passive.
Oh, missing. Not going to get hit by that one, but the ulti's going to be there.
Nice.
Super Mega Death Rocket is exactly that. And Gumayusi says, thank you so much. Gets a bit excited while he farms up these minions.
That was perfectly done. Setting up Guma for the kill there. Yes, Keria predicts left on the hook, but it didn't matter.
Ruler looking for an opportunity here as Keria is just trying to be the bodyguard. Gumayusi wants to use that range. T1 not going to be able to find that as we are going to find the Q into this mid lane. Knight pulled back there as well as Faker dealing with this bear now as well. But Zeus is wrapping around. Faker relatively low as he flashes forward. Doesn't find the Q though as the all-out comes down. Faker's going to have to get out of this one. Tibbers is being frustrating as well as Knight will just recall.
Great sidestep there from Knight. And defensively on the bot side, the chompers from Guma really denied the follow-up. That was huge. As those chompers placed between Kanavi and him, Ruler couldn't really go forward because there's no angle for Kanavi to keep on the fight.
I also think that Keria was able to hook Kanavi out of his dash.
So flank angle, T1 are going to back away. And Shirley gets back into her code.
Knight doesn't quite have his flash, so I'm sure JDG would love to delay for that. It's only up in a few seconds.
Well, now missing in that brush. Knight off to the side. Does have Tibbers at the ready. Teleport to get into the back of this pit. Faker is going to turn up now as Owner just walks over, presses the smite button. Faker now looking to try and get out of here. He should be able to do so, or maybe he doesn't have to because he's so tanky. Zap is going to connect onto Kanavi as they're just having a battle 1v1 in this Baron pit. 369 wanting to escape. There's the knockback from Faker. Double knock-up to come forward on the wombo combo. Will connect. The Kha'Zix going to go down. Keria will follow Faker. Takes missing out of the fight, but now it's Ruler he has to contend with. And Ruler should be able to land a couple of autos. Gets the double kill. And JDG win again. Zap, but like you say, Knight is looming off to the backside. The dredge line not going to connect. He throws down the bear, but it's not exactly onto the priority target. And the Flame Chompers are going to catch him. Knight will fall to the Super Mega Death Rocket, but Tibbers will get very, very mad. Can Ruler find this teamfight is the question, but he can't really get too many of these autos as Faker is dashing absolutely everywhere. Finds the knockback with the Q, and Gumayusi will take down Kanavi. There is one kill there for missing, but Ruler sidestepping. He wants to, but it's going to be the shutdown, and Gumayusi will find it in the team fight. JDG keeping 2 alive though, so I think this game will continue. Bellows Breath is good to mitigate the CC.
Keria barely stays alive, and T1 find a win this time around though. JDG not routed. Still able to hold on.
Yeah, and critically able to get some back. Otherwise, that could have been a Baron angle there. That was 20.
Standing in the front line. And dives forward, doesn't get that Q. Optimistic one there onto Ruler and missing, and they will be able to sidestep it. Now Keria is the one looming in the fog of war.
Remember, there's no flash on Guma now, and Knight has his flash back, so...
Well, Hex Flash going to come forward. He finds Knight in the backline, gets the knock up onto Ruler, but Ruler is going to be safe for now. The Ram is going to come down. Kanavi gets into that backline as Gumayushi is just trying to kill him. He does manage to take him down, and it's a double for the Jinx. The Sap's going to make it a triple, and T1, they wipe them again, and is it just over?
I don't think they can end this time. We'll see. They're going to be going mid. It's not double marksman, so it could be tough here, but at the very least, they will get the inhibitor. And the CC chain on Knight was so critical. Knight used his flash, didn't even get his timbers off there as T100 is 0, and I think it's over. It's over.
Again, Keria finds an engage, and it goes from team fight victory to destroyed Nexus. 2 games in a row. Faker is going to execute himself to the turret, but he's not needed for the Nexus damage. And once again, this time about 30 seconds earlier, it's team fight and done.
I'm speechless. This is a T1 that, as good as they have been in the regular split,
Put it on the track when she bounce, when she walk, bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk, bounce when she walk.